Deep in the heart of Texas, in San Marcos, welcome to Bobcat Stadium. It's the Michigan State Spartans and the Texas State Bobcats. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Michigan State's head coach told me before the game, one of the things Coach talked to me about before the game was just how important it is to get back on track. This team is on a losing streak here, but they know they are better than what their record shows. He said if we can get out to an early start, set the tone, we are going to be just fine. He's challenged his team to focus better and communicate early in this ballgame. I'll let you know how it looks from down here on the field. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Hands it off. Knocked down at the 26 after ripping off 10 there.
I'll tell you what, a few more runs like that, and defensively you start thinking, more guys in the box, more big guys. I better stop this guy because he's unbelievable. Just a great job breaking off the big run, and the OC is going to give him the ball some more.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Long way to go on second down. They want to throw it. Blasted as he lets it go. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up third down.
Sometimes it takes quarterbacks a few plays to really get into the rhythm of the game and not force things. I think the quarterback that time was really trying to force the ball to his wide receiver, but against man coverage, there were other guys on that play that were open that could have had a chance. So this quarterback just needs to settle down a little bit. He won't be throwing as many incompletions if he just lets the coverage tell him where to go with the ball.
Not a lot of room to make this catch. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. The Spartans offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. And here comes Alessio Milivojevic. They'll be relying on him to make sure this offense is productive in this one. Wide receiver comes in motion. The handoff. Got some green grass. He's got enough. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
And David, we know when you're playing on the road how important it is to try and steal momentum early and quiet the crowd. You gash the defense with a run like that to pick up a big first down, that'll do it. And that's really a tone setter, I think, for this offense. And you're sending a direct message to the opponent. We are going to be physical, and we're going to try to run this thing down your throat.
Yeah, and they got a chance to respond, and the crowd hopefully can get behind them and get back in it. The defense has got to do a better job. We got to stop the run. They got to tackle, get more hats to the football. This will be a challenge. They're going to run the football. They better be man enough to stop it.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
It's dropped after taking the hit.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Second and long here. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. They'll snap it from the 48 on third and short. Right back to it. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be fourth down and 1.
And this defense has got to be jacked up, and they finally forced the fourth down, right? They've gotten a couple of first downs, got some things going, but I think it's decision time for this offense. And this D's got to do it one more time, right? They've got to get another play, a big fourth down stop here to get some of that momentum and get the football back.
The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They give it back to him. Got an alley. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the first down.
Basic run plays. I don't need a bunch of complicated stuff sometimes. I just need to get the first down and get the sticks moving.
Drops back on first down. Fires to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
And this guy has been so important to this defense, the way he plays on the back end. Top 10 in the nation in interceptions. He just has a feel and reads the quarterback's eyes. He almost picked that last one off.
And the defense was locked in. You could tell they saw it. They reacted right away. Got the running back on the ground immediately.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Grabs it in the middle. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move.
Caught, and he's got room. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
And the Bobcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking for room, it's Palmer. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
I like the adjustments from this offense from first possession to second. Like first possession, you can tell maybe a little bit nervous, maybe just not starting the way they wanted to, didn't script the plays, but now putting a good drive together, a good response from punting last drive.
Already find a hole in that secondary. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking for an alley. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job. You show patience, right? Like if they don't come take me, I'm going to keep running. That's how I go pick up another first down, move the sticks, and this offense can keep churning.
And the Bobcats trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Tells the run, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Atkins. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
The offense trying to throw it there quickly down close to the goal line. Nice job by the defense tackling the catch.
They'll try to power it in.
This has been really good for the defense, too. It's kind of a bend-don't-break mentality, right? Really bowing up with your backs against the wall. If you can win this next 3rd down, try to force the opponent into a field goal. That's a win if you're on defense.
And now, after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. He'll be stopped short, could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. And nothing doing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on 4th down.
I like it. This defense plays aggressive on 4th and short, and they are rewarded. Figured they would run the football. They did. Nice job getting some penetration and stopping that 4th down play.
The lone back's got it. Pushes ahead for 1. It's 2nd and 9.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Gives them a little more breathing room. A 3-yard gain out to the 7.
Offensive linemen love to run the power. Why? You run power. You run power. Then you can play action. You don't want that defense to be sitting there saying, it's a pass, having to pass block every play. You got to keep defenses off balance.
Firing to the right, complete. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He just wanted to get it out of there from his end zone. Gonna field this one in tight quarters. No room to bring it back. We've reached the end of the 1st quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. First play of the period, first down here. On the run, it's Atkins. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. The Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Under pressure. He'll try to do it himself. He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And I like the aggressiveness on.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. Snapped on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Makes a catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Sells to run, looking to pass. Caught over the middle. It's Atkins.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting them the football, letting them get some positive yards.
And the Bobcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. At the 20, he's got space. Big run there, gets it inside the 20, all the way down to the 14 before he goes out of bounds. This offense has had trouble getting it in gear, but maybe a little life here on 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. The screen, and watch out. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
Never a doubt. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Takes the easy throw. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. And he falls on top of his own fumble. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Off the bootleg and rolling out. And they'll stop him just short of the 1st down, just inches away from moving the sticks. And the Spartans lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Quickly to the tight end. Hits the accelerator to the right. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Michigan State. Into the end zone with a breakaway score.
And how about the big tight end doing the work for the quarterback, man?
The extra point is blocked. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they light up the scoreboard, covering 65 yards on that touchdown pass. Here he comes from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. So far, they've only been able to muster a field goal, but hoping to get things cooking here. Got it in the middle, it's Graves. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. quick give. It's Atkins. Nifty run there. Pickup of 6 out to the 25.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Churns into the pile. They went right back to him and the exact same thing. Nothing doing against this defense. It'll be 4th down. The Bobcats will call on their punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
2nd down to the air. Unloads to the wideout. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just gets rid of it to avoid the sack. The Spartans send out the punt unit.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable 3rd and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Play action on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Right side, it's Hilton. At midfield, he's got room. Across the 50-yard line on the huge pickup, and he's out of bounds at the 45. They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
And that is a nifty bit of navigation to get through that traffic and get the 1st down. And the Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Lucky to get it off.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
Here they come up to the 23-yard line, not thinking field goal, wanting to convert this 3rd and short. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Bobcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Keeps it, looking for room. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
Unloads in the nick of time.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
The run inside. It's Pryor. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their 1st of 3. Gives them a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. Right on target the first time. Now he'll try another from 24 yards out. It's good. With that field goal, guys, we're all tied up in the early going.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Working that left side now. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Now Michigan State wants to stop the clock. It's their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
He didn't have a whole lot of time to get rid of that one. The defense was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell in.
2nd down, gonna throw it. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the 1st down. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? From the gun, wants to pass. Out of the backfield, he's open. And he got it so close to that 1st down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. They punted away on 4th down. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. In traffic, it's Pryor. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Going to take a shot on 2nd and short. Left side, it's Wilson. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. Now on 1st down from the 28. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. He just throws it away, and I think the flag's going to be coming, and there it is. They'll take the penalty and move them back. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking downfield very late in the half. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Straight ahead, it's Pryor. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. And the Bobcats will boot it away to start the 2nd half. And And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Michigan State's offense heads out, ready to go to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
Makes the grab on third. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
There's a reason third down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at third down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down.
And that's what this offense needs, man. They need to do this, but they need to put several together. Back-to-back punts on their last two possessions. A lot of times that can wear your defense out, right? Playing so many snaps. This offense just keep being focused, executing on third down, putting some drives together. Next thing you know, you'll look up and you'll have points on the scoreboard.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Not much room. A pickup of 2 down to the 28.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Got it. They've got it just outside the red zone. They'll move the chains. It's at the 21. And the Spartans go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Motion from the back. Got him on the RPO. He breaks a tackle. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Spartans in a good spot here with second and short. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Swamped immediately.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Great shot at a field goal from here. You don't want to be reckless and take it off the board, but you got to go for the score. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a fourth down. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He'll line it up from 34 yards out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. But now there's a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that's about. So they'll decline the penalty, pleased with the results of that last play.
Number 9, set to kick it away.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Running inside, it's Pryor. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the move, it's Atkins. Not much he could do there. Does pick up 2 to the 34.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Long way to go on second down. Rides to the back. And he's brought down after a short gain. 3rd and 5. Send the tight end in motion. 3rd down play from the gun. Finds his target down the middle. Still running at the 40. Running free. He's at the touchdown, Texas State. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a big play up top, going 63 yards to the house. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Wants to throw one first. It's complete on the right side. He'll get it across the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 32 as this offense is trying to do some work. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Great team defense on that one play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
On the move. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. And the Spartans line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Making his first move. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly roll.
Checking in from the Texas State sideline, they are really hyping up their quarterback right now, guys. You know, they weren't exactly sure what to expect from this young player going into the game, but he has delivered over 200 yards passing. He has proven to be someone they can count on. The coaches keep telling him, poise, composure, keep it going. This young guy is showing what he's made of. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Keep it on the ground. Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
And on that play on the RPO, they had the look they wanted, but up front, they just could not get the job done. You see linemen losing their one-on-one battles. There was nowhere for that running back to go.
Chunked it away just as he was hit. And the incomplete pass on 3rd down, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's about. So the intentional grounding call will be a loss of down, and now it's 4th down. The Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. Not a lot of room to field this one. They stop him immediately, flying down the field, and get to him before he can even get started. Handoff from the gun. He picks up maybe a couple before he's stopped right at the 30-yard line.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Quickly out to the tight end. Breaks into the open. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Keeps it on the bootleg. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. So 1st down will open up the final period. Fresh set of downs going up top. He's got the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? Back to pass on second down. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Gives it. Got the first down. He stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
I love the play call by the offense here running the ball. The score is what it is right now. You don't have to panic. You don't have to throw it every single down. You don't have to go up tempo. Just run your stuff. Be balanced. Run the football. Make sure this defense stays honest.
They'll give him 1 to the 28-yard line. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Snap in the shotgun. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss.
It's at this point of the game where you've got to have great pass protection if you're going to come back and win. You're only down 1 possession here. You need to give this guy time. They just weren't able to do it on that last one. That's why it's incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Touchdown, Spartan! They've got the lead here in the 4th.
And some of these guys make it look so easy, but these are tight windows down here, man. There's not a lot of space.
Oh, they block it. He's got it, and he can go with it. They march 72 yards, and the score comes on a touchdown pass covering 28 yards. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Hits the hole. It's Atkins. Gets some work done there. Pick up a 4 to the 22. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 6. To give to the back. They were all over it. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Working on the right. Goes down immediately, but he's got plenty and a fresh set of downs here. And the Bobcats with the 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Atkins.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a 1st down. The Bobcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. From the gun, the running back has it. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
You got to love the physicality up front by the defense there, allowing only a minimal gain. These are big bodies on the D-line. They eat up blocks, allow the linebackers to run free and make stops.
He'll move it ahead and a good productive play on the ground.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine, but then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner, just exhausting.
Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. After the 9-yard pickup on 1st down, here's 2nd and 1. Hits inside, it's Pryor. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
Awesome job. Run the football, right? It's really basic. Go to those plays you know can get you 1st downs, get you some extra set of downs, then you can go make big plays.
And the Bobcats back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line.
sometimes as an offense, you like run plays, and you like running it right into the teeth of the blitz. That's what happened right there. Everybody up front got a hat on a hat, and they were able to crease that defense.
Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. The Bobcats pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Keeps it on the ground. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Looking for a gap. It's Pryor. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. They'll run it. Dragged down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. And this one is perfect. Just over a minute to go. Drama is high, guys, to see if they can hold on to this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Got him quickly. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off.
Man, this is such a hard situation. That clock is your enemy, and you've got to push the ball down the field, but you know the defense is dropping back, so you can take the underneath stuff and go to your second and third read some, but we got to stay aggressive.
Now Michigan State wants to stop the clock. It's their second timeout. And they'll still have one timeout left at their disposal. Makes the grab on the left. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
You're seeing a lot of confidence out of this quarterback now. 3 for 3 on this 2-minute drive. He understands that he needs to step up if his team's going to win this game, and he's playing his best football right now.
He's trying to get them set quickly. They have to get the ball into field goal range. They'll try to get the first through the air. Finds his target. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lift. Now the Spartans calling their third and final timeout. And now they are powerless to stop the clock with a timeout. Drops back on first down. The quick game. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
Back to throw, and he needs to make a play. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waiting moments. That could be a costly play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Gotta find a completion on this one. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Well, look what we have here, guys. After all the early season doubts, these guys have put together a winning streak.
They sure have. Man, they're just believing in themselves right now. This is a completely different looking team than what we saw early in the year. They're playing with so much more confidence. And David, when you start making plays, you start stringing W's together, that's obviously what happens.
Everybody gets energized. Everybody starts to contribute. Young guys start